to point the finger on somebody.
And then I retaliated and I told her to go sit on a cactus. And she's trying to say, I said, a casket.
A
How does
casket?
that make sense?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
So she said that I was saying something about unaliving someone. I was like, okay.
Oh gosh. Sometimes like I don't know. I don't mean this in a mean way, but some people that they didn't get like a when they're like teenagers or kids, like they didn't get a phase where they're online, so they didn't get to get out of their systems and be and have their internet footprint be a little weird. So now they do it as adults. They never learn from being a teen or anything like that
Yeah.
because they didn't have it or something.
Hey, ladies, can I change the mood? Can I change the mood, Megan?
Absolutely. What you got, little chunk?
I got a joke, okay? Y'all want to hear it?
I sure do.
Okay, I got to change my Italian voice, okay? Okay, one day I'm going to go to Detroit to a bigger hotel. One morning I go down to eat a bigger breakfast. The waitress only bringing me one piece of toast. I tell her I want a two-piece. She telling me to go to the toilet. I say, you don't understand, I want a two-piece on my plate. She say, you better not piss on the plate, you son of a bitch. That afternoon, I go down to lunch. The waitress only bringing me a spoon and a knife. I tell her I want to fuck. She telling me everybody want to fuck. I say, you don't understand, I want to fuck on the table. She say, you better not fuck on the table, you son of a bitch. That evening, I go back to my hotel room. There was only one sheet on the bed. I called the manager and tell him I want to shit. He telling me to go to the toilet. I say, you don't understand, I want to shit on the bed. He say, you better not shit on the bed, you son of a bitch. That morning, I go to check out. The manager at the desk say, peace to you. I say, piss on you. I go back to Italy.
That was funny. I'll give you that.
That was a cute little joke. Yes.
Yes, and how do you make a hormone? How do you make a hormone?
I don't know. Tell
pay
me.
her. Yeah, how do you make a hormone? Don't pay her. Yeah, I had to lighten the day. So sorry. Hi, Shelly. Shelly's my old friend.
No, that
Hi,
was
Shelly.
great.
Me and Shelly go back to the days of Nikki and all them. She's a good girl.
I just got the hormone joke.
I know it took me a second too.
You just got the what? The hooker joke?
The hormone joke.
Oh, how do you make a hormone? Don't pay her?
Yeah. Took me a minute.
I think that'd make a lot of people moan if they didn't get paid.
I had to come up and lighten the mood after all this drama. Sorry, Megan, but I had
No,
to.
you're fine. You're
No,
fine.
you did. You have the perfect voice for a joke like that. You're so funny.
Tell us another.
I don't have. Well, I got one, but you have to show it with your foot, okay? And that because what it is what you do is you stand up and you tell this joke and you say, okay, there's an accident on the boulevard, and the State Highway Patrol goes out to the boulevard in Nevada, and he's got to write down all the stuff. And anyways, you stand there, Megan, okay? So anyway, you're standing there and you're writing down body on road. Body, B-O-D-Y, on O-N, road, R-O-A-D, okay? And then you see head in ditch. Or no, head, or what is it? Okay, no, this is the way it is. Okay, head in boulevard.
Wait. Before you go any further, should I go get a piece of paper and actually write this stuff down?
Yeah, that's what you do.
Okay, give me one second.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Well, you see, you're pretend writing, but you gotta do the things in it. So just a minute. But it is a funny joke. It is a funny joke. Everybody laughs at it.
A new person.
Where'd Megan go? I take her that long to get a piece of paper and a pen? My house ain't that damn big.
Oh, Megan, write it down.
Okay.
You ready, Megan?
Little chunk, I'm just gonna announce this right now. If I get in trouble over this joke, you're blocked,
You won't.
bitch.
Tell them to come to Ohio and get me, fuckers.
Okay.
Ready? Okay, so you're a patrolman. You pull up to an accident scene, okay? You got your little notepad out in there. You got to write down all the evidence on the road, okay? So you got a body, B-O-D-Y-N-I-N, dit, D-D-D-I-T-C-H, Okay.
Road
Then you
before.
look around. You got a head, Headin Boulevard. Boulevard. And then you kick your butt and put that motherfucking head in the ditch and write ditch. DITCH. Kick the head in the ditch, girl. And then you
I
write
thought you
ditch.
wanted me to write down kick head in ditch. Okay, so you really want me to kick the head in the ditch? Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Because
write down.
you can't spell boulevard, so you just kick it in the ditch. Spell boulevard. Spell boulevard. Boulevard once.
BLVD period.
Yeah, well, you know what? Stay Harp Troy ain't gonna do that. He's just gonna kick it in the ditch with the damn body, okay? That's how you gotta tell the joke, though. You gotta swing that leg out and say ditch. DITCH.
Oh my god.
I only got one. What do you call a fake noodle?
Wait, say that again.
What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. That's the only one I got.
Pasta salad.
An imposter.
Pasta. A lot of these
Yeah.
people pastas.
My dad used to, what was it? He used to tell me all this weird shit. I mean, just growing up, I had the strangest dad in the world. I mean, the strangest. He was an army vet, but he was downright weird. We went to a Protestant church because we were Protestant. So we stand up there and we'd be like, next to the old ladies in church, and he'd say, "Oh, they're prostitutes, Kathy." I said, "Prostitutes?" So then we tell Mom. Mom goes, "Jim, God damn it, why are you telling these kids these are prostitutes, not Protestants?" He used to get us in trouble all the time. He lost his finger.
God.
He lost his finger in my grandma's sawmill thing. We had a sawmill and a sand pit my grandma owned. And anyways, he lost his finger, and he told us it was because he flew bomber pilot airplanes backwards, and he had to use hand signals to turn. And someone shot off his finger, and we believed him. So we went to school and told that story, and we got laughed at school. I mean, we were just, Dad, stop telling us these stupid ass stories, will you? And then he would turn on the electric fence when we were out checking the electric fence with the horses, and and making sure the sticks and everything were off them and they were working. We'd be out there holding the electric fence, and he would plug it back in just to shock us.
Chris Nelson! Hi, Chris Nelson!
Oh, I ain't seen Chris Nelson in a while.
I always do that to him every time he comes in.
But yeah, I had a crazy childhood, let me tell you.
You will? Or is
And
he
that-
pasta?
I have eight siblings too.
Oh, nice.
No, not nice. No, hand-me-down cities. And I watched the guy on here crying because he didn't have no AC in his van, and I thought, I was born in 1960. They didn't even invent AC yet. What the fuck? I was out baling hay in 100-degree weather. And that, with the farm and that, with the horses. And it's like, people cannot live without AC. Them homesteaders, go ahead, do it. I don't care. I got AC now. Fuck it. I bought me one. And that, I did. But I like listening to the gossip, but it just got too much, so I had to come up and tell my joke. Fuck it.
Hi,
Just
Kathy.
make a podcast. You talk
Who?
like you're on like Family Guy. I mean that as a compliment. Like,
Oh, I know. I could. And everybody at work always said that to me because I was that type at work too, I worked there 26 years, and they're like, Kathy, you ought to get on TikTok and just start talking to people and tell them your stories and do this and give them advice and that, and all this. And I'm like, And she goes, why not? She goes, you can make a lot of money. I said, no, them motherfuckers want to talk to me all the time. I ain't got time for that shit. Yeah, they'd be bringing their problems in. They'd be like, oh, what do I do with my wife? She won't cook for me. Fuck it. Stouffer's.
that was a good one.
Go to Burger King.
Stouffer's, man. Go to fucking Stouffer's. Who cares, I can't stand this. I mean, I go through this, and my wife won't cook for me. She won't clean for me. She won't do this. Well, since we got our rights in what year it was, we don't have to do none of that shit, motherfucker. Okay? We can vote now, so back the fuck off. Well, you want to hear another story? My son, he helps out a guy that owns a pizza place in town. It's a bar pizza place, and it's real popular, and it's a friend of his. So he got a big order. It was last year sometime, but it was funnier than hell. He got a big order that said they needed 20 pizzas out by 10 a.m. So Jimmy went in and helped him, get the pizzas ready and everything, just as a favor and that. Had all the pizzas done, but they weren't there at 10:15. So Jimmy calls the number, and the lady's like, "Hello," and Jimmy's like, "Yeah, this is Depot Pizza calling. Your pizzas are done?" And she goes, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, it's a 10 o'clock pickup for 20 pizzas and some other stuff." And she goes, "But it's only 7 o'clock." And Jimmy's like, "No, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock? Really?" And she's running around the house. Jimmy said she was frantic. She goes, "No, it's only 7 o'clock." He goes, "No, it's 10 o'clock." She goes, "Where are you calling from?" "Ohio." She said, "Well, I live in California." And he said, "Well, you ordered these pizzas." She goes, "Oh my God, there's 2 Depot pizzas, and one's in California and one's in Ohio." She ordered them from California to the one in Ohio.
Oh no! So what they
So,
do?
well, her boss called back, and Brett gave him a good deal on the pizzas, and just said to give them out because they were done, and that
Right.
and he gave him a hell of a deal, like Jimmy said. He gave him a hell of a deal. It was like, get the pizzas, get rid of them. I'll pay for it. And Brett said, "No, no, we've had mistakes like this before, but the same town, different states, and the same name of the pizza place.
Right.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty
Well,
wild.
we had the same problem when I worked in the Turnpike with the Fremont Motel. There's a
Right.
Fremont, Indiana, and there's a Fremont, California. So, yeah, or whatever it is. And people would call and think they're booking in Fremont for a Cedar Point, and here they booked in either Indiana or in California. And and they were stuck. They didn't have no place to go because the hotels fill up along, right where I am, Sandusky to Fremont to all the way down during
Right.
Cedar Point season. But it was cute. It was. I mean, it was funny. That's how.
Joyce, I'm sorry. I do have to end this right now because I do have to go to work, honey. But I will clip the part of the live so that you could watch it and you could just see for yourself what happened.
Okay, Megan. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go.
Okay, bye. You guys have a good day.
Bye,
Thanks
Paul.
for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys. Okay.
Bye, Joyce.
Yeah.
Love you, Joyce.
Have a
Thanks
good
for
day at
letting me
work.
come up.
Okay, thanks, baby. Joyce, I'll give you a little outline, a rough draft. I don't know. I was live. We were talking about the situation that happened the past 24 hours with Blue and all of that. I look down in my comments and I see Riri saying something about a situation that had happened to her, and she's yelling at Lip Glossy, or they're having words back and forth at Lip Glossy. And I was like, what is going on in my comments? Like, what the hell is going on in my comments? So Lip Glossy came up, Riri came up, had a little bit of words, and I was like, Riri, this is not about you right now in your situation. We're not even talking about you or your situation. I'm sorry for your situation, whatever, but I'm just gonna clip the live. Yeah, absolutely. 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 I don't mind having I do have to get ready for work. So let me jump in the shower really fast, and then I'll call you after I get out of the shower, and then I'll just get ready with you on the phone call. Okay. So Lip Glossy is saying this really fast. She was trying to laugh with me. I told her I'm not happy. I do believe I have that screenshot. Absolutely. All right, guys, I got to get in the shower. Joyce, I'll